Hello and welcome back to Soundcheck, where art, music, and culture collide. Please enjoy Hercules the dog eating his snack. The recording fidelity on those chomps is going to be amazing.
For all you ASMR people out there.
Kyle just got a bunch of amazing new analog outboard gear for our recordings. So that pig ear that Hercules is currently chewing is just going to, it's just going to be so pristine when the episode is finally edited.
Yeah, you wouldn't know this unless you're in the live studio audience, but there's usually always a dog or a cat within arm's reach at all times during the episodes.
At all times.
There have even been episodes where Paul, who is allergic to cats, has reached down just kind of unbeknownst to him, touched the cat and then touched his face.
Oh yeah. I do even a little better than I used to do just with ambient dander. Mm-hmm. Like it's better for me than it used to be. But Lord, if I touch a cat and then touch my eye, I don't have an eye anymore. I have a gelatinous Lovecraftian horror that never stops itching me.
Good use of Lovecraftian horror.
Good use of good use.
Speaking of horror, we had Alan Cassidy of the Black Dahlia murder on the show a couple weeks ago, and we have been getting consistent comments since then.
Oh yeah, buddy.
It is our duty to go back and highlight some of these comments for you.
Yeah.
You want to go first, or should I go first?
Oh, no, I'll jump in here.
Go ahead, buddy.
So, Fern like the plant, that would be Fernando from Exuvial. Love you, buddy. Love you, bud. Fire emoji, fire emoji, fire emoji.
That's 3 fucking fire emojis.
Not 1, not 2, but 3. Fern, full disclosure, fire emoji, buddy.
Straight up fire emoji.
It was pretty fucking sick interviewing Alan Cassidy.
It absolutely was. Next, it looks like we have Nathaniel Toad. He says unreal and he can't wait.
Yeah, dude, it was an honor, you know. It was a great interview. Fun dude. Alan, love you, baby.
That's right. What do you got there next?
That is... I'm going to mispronounce his last name. The real Matt Maiero, who fully is the guy who made Aqua Teen fucking Hunger Force.
You could see it in his little avatar up there. Dude. Oh, that's fucking great.
That's the guy. That's the guy that made Aqua Teen, dude.
Oh, just so sick.
Commenting on a fucking Pathos and Logos episode.
And he says,
so lucky. I tried to get him on Meat Kingdom, but he kept saying he was busy doing laundry. And then Matt and Alan had a little discourse here.
In the comment section. Yeah, they did.
From Alan, I have become the Sisyphus of laundry. Oh, be right back. Gotta go cycle the clothes again for the rest of eternity. And then Matt says, wow, that's a big word. I have to use more chambray.
Also a big word.
Oh, love it.
We have more comments from the Alan Cassidy episode. We've got Sierra Drums, who says, gang.
Sierra... in the immortal words of the timeless lingua poetica of T.S. Eliot, gang, gang. Yeah, pretty sick, man. AgentNobody.USA, that's Victor.
That's straight up Victor.
That's Victor from Dragoria. Bruh, no way, can't wait for this. Our minds are still just as blown as yours are, buddy.
It's true, and you don't have to wait anymore because now you can watch it anytime you want.
It's on
YouTube.
The internet right now.
It's on the internet. You should go check it out. Actually, you should finish this episode, and then after this episode, then go watch the Alan Cassidy episode.
True story.
Next up is Chentington. Chentington just says, yo.
Yo. Yeah. It's Trent from Void Atlas. Dude.
Oh, is that?
Yeah, that's who that is.
What's up, Trent?
What's up, baby?
And then lastly, we've got Alex from Dragoria. Getting in it. Actually, it's not even lastly. Alex from Dragoria says, "God damn!" Exclamation points and fire emoji.
It still feels like a double bass fueled fever dream for us too, Alex. It was amazing.
And then we get we get four more fire emojis coming in from Eclipse the Accountant.
This is rapidly emerging in my mind as a kind of a curious metric for how successful an episode is. Just like, oh, do we have 10 fire emojis today?
How many fire emojis do you get?
How many?
Is it cumulative? Do we add them up? We've got a total of, there's 9 just here on this slide.
9, like the amount of rings of power made for the kingdom of men. Shout to Sierra.
I was gonna say, yeah. We get fucking Staten Island Gandalf coming up over here.
Oh, fucking yeah, Gabagool Gandalf makes another fucking appearance. I'll send you a shadow fax of my fucking balls on the printer at your house.
James Gandolfini.
How did we not find that sooner?
It just came to me right now, dude.
James Gandalfini. Saints preserve us.
That is what AI is for.
That's correct.
We need to see a Sopranos version of the fucking Hobbit, bro.
I come to you now at the turning of the fucking tide. 1.2 in the bank because I'm successful.
Not for nothing.
Not for nothing.
But we do have an incredible guest on this week.
Oh, we sure do.
Paul, who is our guest?
He is a person, actually, that we have had the good fortune to be not just bandmates with at a time, but just a wonderful friend for a lot of years. He is pretty good at guitar. Yeah, he has a non-zero amount of hours on guitar. He is currently the guitar player both for Metal Mavens Allegaeon and the mighty Entheos. Everybody put your fucking hands together for none other than Michael Stancel. Michael, how are you, buddy?
Good, dude. How are you been?
Good.
We're fucking fantastic, man.
Yeah, we're kicking it, dude. We're having a great time. Hercules is having a great time as well.
Nice.
Very excited. Very excited.
Well, great interview. Good to see you. And
Okay, great. Bye.
it lasted about 15 seconds. It was wild.
Oh, yeah. You know what? Real quick, we got a glimpse of the microphone. Mikey, why don't you show everybody just
the kind of the high-tech setup that we have there?
Yeah. Yeah. So, like, being a professional musician, you get like all this access to sick gear, like a gas-taped microphone.
That's amazing.
And I don't have the right attachment for a mic stand that I own.
That's sweet metal cash, dude.
It's like I have.
Oh, that's funny.
I have everything to do this properly. Can't do it.
Well, at least you get the fancy gaff. You got red gaff, dude. It's not even black.
I know. I stole this from our merch bin.
Yeah. Oh, busted. That's the expensive stuff. You got to pay tariff imports on that shit right now.
An Amazon special. I think it was like $5 a roll. It's not very good gaff tape.
Oh, throwing them under the bus now.
Damn.
It was literally just there so we could put like prices on.
Right.
You want a sticker?
You bring up a valid point though, because all gaff tape is black, and you can't fucking write on it.
Right.
Yeah, because you can't see it.
No.
Yeah, I didn't think they even made other colored gaff. That's.
I mean, we would always use. People normally use like painter's tape or something like that, so the adhesive will come off real easy for merch. But then the other thing is, you get it in like bright orange or bright red or bright green or yellow, so that you can fucking see it.
Right.
So, all that to say, now that we've talked about tape.
Got to the heart of the matter.
Got to the heart of the matter.
The important stuff.
Michael Stancel, how are you? We've asked you how you are. You've already told us that you're drunk and hungover.
Yeah.
What were you drinking last night?
My roommate went out last night because I was like sitting around. I was like, it's fucking 9 p.m. on a Saturday. What am I doing? So, and then we were like, got too drunk at the bar. I was like, do you want to go back and play with amps? Because he has a big like Doom rig. So like, I set up like my little tiny one. I'm like, it's Kids Cloud 2. It's 100 watts. It's just a 2x12 here, but I have a full stack somewhere.
Oh, no shit?
Oh, yeah, dude, I have a full stack now.
Oh, fucking A, dude.
Yeah.
I know I heard that. I was just going to ask. So you fully transitioned to tube amps and stuff at this point, right?
For the most part, I use a 4-cable method with the quad. So it's like signal goes to the quad, does like a profile, like a temporary type thing. It can do that of like a drive pedal. Then that goes out of the effects loop in the quad to the amp. And so all the distortion tones and all the tones are made in the amp, and then like comes back, goes through the effects in the quad, and then goes back to the amp. So it's like
back into the front end of the amp.
Back into the effects return, so that it can be like
That's
like
right.
use all the like effects and all that in the quad. So, but yeah, yeah. Now I got dual rec and 2 Mesa. Nope, not Mesa. Marshall. The 1960 BV cabs, which are sick. So very loud,
dude.
Very
the Marshall cabs, man.
Dude,
Marshall cabs. A lot of people like to flip out over the Mesa cabs.
I almost got Mesa, and then like when Mark was mixing like the new Entheos record, I was like, dude, what was your setup for this fucking rig? It was like dual rec and Marshall BV. I was like, okay, I'm gonna go get that.
Say no more.
Yeah.
Well, you got to get those Marshalls with particular speakers in them too, dude.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of guys will take them and then like rip the good speakers out and resell them.
Yeah. That's the BVs over the regular 1960s, because I think the 1960s have like the Marshall V30. It's like call it G12 or something like that. But I think this one just has, I think it's a G75 and then 2 V30s in each. So it sounds sick. There was one guy at some show, like a loader that was like helping me carry. He's like, "Why is this one so much heavier?" It's like, it's the nicer one.
It's true though. It's a difference between British steel or compared to like the Chinese steel. You and I have talked about this back in the day on the vintage 30s, because you can get like British version vintage 30s, V30s, Celestions, or you can get like, there's still Celestion vintage 30s, but they're made in China, and the carbon content of the steel there is just different. So when you pick them up, just like Mikey said,
they're like, way lighter.
Why does my fucking back hurt all of a sudden?
Oh no, sure.
Because you got
the nice ones are way heavy. Yeah. It's like, oh my god.
So what made you transition to? I think you had said Mark, I believe. Is that what made you transition to the dual Rex as well?
I've always like wanted one. And then, like, we were talking before the last Entheos headliner. We were all kind of talking like, we need full stacks. Like, they just look cooler. And I was kind of getting dissatisfied with like digital stuff, because I was like, you can make all that stuff sound good, like in DAW and all that, and then like it's like, this sounds good, but does this actually sound like an amp? Or like, am I just now like too lost in it to like remember what amps sound like? And then just happened upon this deal. It was when I was still in Colorado. This guy in, was it Eagle up by Vail? Something like that. He had the dual rec. It's like a mid 2000s dual rec. And then the 1960 BV cab for sale for $1,500. He like dropped it by $1,000 because no one would come drive up there to get it. So I drove from like Cheyenne to there. Like, it was like a 9-hour round trip. I was like, I'll fucking drive. So
yeah, why not?
Fucking A, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. Okay.
And then like as soon as I plugged it in, like no pedals or anything, just my guitar, I was like, yep, that's it.
Oh, that's killer, dude. Now there's something special because you brought it up. It's like you said, it's like a mid 2000s Mesa.
Yeah, it's not a newer one. Like apparently, like the newer like multi-watt ones, not so good.
They're kind of floppy on the bottom end.
Yeah, the newer one. I don't know about the reissues. Apparently, the reissues are like the '90s reissues are like amazing. But yeah, those like multi-watt ones that they had right before the reissues, like not so good. Apparently, would have blow up a lot, which is not supposed to happen.
Mesa must have changed the internal circuitry on those things at some point in time, because there is a noticeable difference.
Yeah, they don't.
You get like the really fizzy top end and stuff.
Yeah, it's like the bad fizzy. Like all Mesas kind of have that top end, but it's like kind of good for if it's like done. Oh, the right like iteration sounds good with it. But yeah, that was just like
Yeah, totally. The classic early 2000s metalcore like amp stack was the Mesa Dual Rec and the 5150, dude. And you just gotta fucking blend those two together, dude. Classic tone, homie.
Michael, hi. Paul Christensen, drummer here.
I
think we've
know
met once or twice. You know me. So I'm asking a drummer-ass question right now. The rig that you kind of were inspired by from Mark that you were just talking about, do you do that now for Allegaeon and for Entheos? Or do you have like a different vibe for each band?
So Allegaeon is I have to fly in for those. So it depends what like Brandon Boo Boo has available. Like sometimes I think we borrowed his like 6505s before and used those there. But usually for Allegaeon, since it's more like fly-in shows, I just run like the little like power amp. I have like what is it? Like a stomp box looking power amp.
I think it's an Electro Harmonics.
Yeah. Oh, I have it right here. Yeah, this little guy. It's like size of a pedal, but like 44. It's loud as shit.
Gotta know that, dude. So it's almost more predicated upon just like the way that the rig that we use when we travel. It's just predicated on where you have to go and what you have to do for each band.
Yeah, like my full stack rig is in Nashville, so it's like we use it for Entheos. So, yeah, if there was like an East Coast run or something like with Allegaeon that started out here, I could use it for there. But like just since I'm flying to like California usually, so just end up doing. I just riding the quad, with like a profile of Mesa.
There you
go. Works.
Okay.
It got,
gotta,
like, I think for
gotta get to the point
works
where
better just because like it's not as like doesn't have like the tube like sag. It's a little bit more precise for like the 8,000 fucking notes that Allegaeon has in the song.
Gotta keep it tight for the tech death.
Yeah. Got to. Got a couple of things that need to be articulated in there.
It sounds like there's a cat outside the door trying to get in. Give me 2 seconds.
This is a kitty?
Show me Mike, I was gonna say. What? Now you, being a Colorado fella, you live in Nashville now.
Yep.
How long have you been there now, dude?
Technically since October of last year. Because I I put all my stuff into like a U-Haul and like drove everything out and then just threw it into storage and then did that headline tour last year. So basically just didn't like feel like I actually lived here until maybe like January. Because as soon as that tour was done, that was like mid-December, I just like flew back home and like did Christmas stuff. So technically January is when it feels like I actually like lived here, but technically
is when it finally felt like you're like, all right, man, I'm a Nashville guy now.
Yeah, I'm just like I have a room. I'm not sleeping on Shane. The begin's floor.
It's a big deal, man. You know, being able to have like that space for yourself, you know, just like a little bit of privacy time. And so Paul had asked it though, do you feel like a Tennessean now?
I don't know. Like I feel definitely like here, but like true Tennessee, I don't know. I feel like that takes a while, and also any like native is just like you'll never. Like okay. Like, oh, you guys moved here from California. I'd be like, dude, I grew up in Denver. We saw it worse, too. We saw it worse.
Yeah. Not quite California.
Yeah.
It's when I first moved out to Colorado, I remember maybe you can relate to this. I remember a weird interval of time where, like, I had been living there for a while. Emily and I were there for, like, a fat minute, dude. And it still felt like I was on a weirdly long vacation.
Yeah.
And then at some point it was going to end and I was going to go back to Jersey.
It's like,
it took a while for it to... What's that?
It's like, okay, cool. This was fun. Now I got to go home. But...
Yeah, right, dude. Exactly right. But so it took a while for it to feel like home. So it feels like home now. This is home now.
I think so, yeah. Because I moved into my current spot like 2 months ago, And the place before was kind of like I knew it was temporary. It was like me and Sam from Fallujah. Like
that's right.
he had a breakup, so he had like an extra room at his apartment, but that lease was ending in like May, so we knew it wasn't gonna be that long. So then like this place kind of got all set up finally, and like the last box, I think last week got the last box unpacked. So it's like, okay, cool. Now it's good. Now I can do all these things I want to do. Oh wait, it's 8,000 degrees outside and humid. Can't do anything.
And the bugs, too.
The bug. Yeah, Scott calls it bug world.
Thank you. That's great, dude. So my dad was born in Tennessee. We would go to Tennessee all the time, dude. And that's the main thing I remember about Tennessee, kind of like growing up and going and spending time there, is like all of the bugs are just like prehistoric dinosaur size, dude. and they're like, not only are they massive, but there's not one, there's not two of them. You don't run into one spider, there's 10 spiders. You don't have like 5 mosquitoes, it's 18,000 mosquitoes, dude.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's
just buggy out there.
So buggy.
You got to be careful.
But there's lightning bugs, which I've never seen before. And I was like, oh, pretty.
We're encountering new species out here.
Out in bug world.
Out in bug world. I have found my experiences anywhere in the American South, bugs are just built different, dude.
Oh, yeah.
I have actually another cover band gig coming up for a week out at Sloppy Joe's in Key West.
Ooh.
And I did that gig for the first time about 20 years ago. And it was the only time in my life I finished the gig one night. And I'm sitting at a bar across the street. And I have a soda. And a moth lands in the soda, struggles briefly, and then pushes itself out of my beverage under its own power and flies back off into the night. So I'm like, that's they just be doing it different out there.
It had to go fight Godzilla.
It had to go fight Godzilla, the mightiest monster in history. It was fucking crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, they're
like
built different.
Built different. You have been the guitar player for Allegaeon since roughly the Nixon administration. You've been in that band a long time. Please remind us, and share with the studio audience and the internet what the pathway was to you being an Entheos, man. What did that look like?
Good question.
So like Entheos and Legion had toured like 2 or 3 times together. Prior, like we did now the second worst Summer Slaughter. Second worst. Was the worst until the one before Jamie Josta. And like it was funny, like I was on those tours, I would just hang out with them. Like Legion dudes would be like getting food and stuff like that, and Entheos would be like partying. So I'd hang out with them. And then what was it? 2024. I was just sitting at home randomly, and like Shane's like, "Hey, are you busy this summer?" I'm like, no, not really. Like, you want to fill in on this tour with a band that we will not say because canceled. But
oh shit! Oh, we won't even start taking guesses then.
He has trouble with his wives, but
noted.
Yeah,
gotcha.
Great tour. They were all really nice, but yeah. So I was like, okay, yeah, and then just started playing with them since then. And then like last year we got back from a tour and we started like actually like writing together and doing a bunch of stuff. So, and now it's like actual members.
That's amazing.
Yeah, that's fantastic. That's also a very good segue. So what's it? It's got to be, I don't want to say weird, but can you break down what it's like to have to go from, tech death to Entheos and the writing, and what is that like for you? Were you stuck, at a point where you're like, it has to be 1 million notes per minute? Or were you absolutely
it's like,
ready?
Thank God, it's not going to be 1 million notes a minute. It was like, because Entheos departed from like their like original like kind of more techie proggy sound, and now it's kind of more I don't want to say like rock, but like rock bass, kind of like 90s rock bass.
Oh,
like,
yeah. I mean, you listen to Golden Crown, dude. Like, it's okay. It's a
yeah,
little different vibe, you know?
yeah. So thankfully they're
Alternative
going
metal
towards like that direction. When I started joining, they were showing me like new songs. I was like, oh, thank God I can actually do this. Because if it was like, because they're like their style of, like prog and tech was like, it's stuff that I'm not good at writing. It's like wisdom parts and shit. So like it's like how do I write this? But yeah, it's way more moody and like atmospheric, and so it's like okay. So it was pretty easy to come in and start like writing with them.
You gotta love that, dude. I'm glad that it was. You got in at the right time. It's all like, oh, they're actually like playing like chords that like last longer than 1 second. Dude,
a riff repeats.
Shady's what? They're being kind to you. It's working out well. Chaney's voice, dude. I have only ever heard Chaney producing these ungodly, like guttural, like at an extraordinary range of capability. Like she really is. She's extraordinarily talented. Yeah. And then hearing her beautiful singing voice does not disabuse you of the concept of her talent. Mm-hmm. I was like, oh man, like, obviously you're a very talented guy, Mike. You're in great company in that band. You listen to the new stuff and you're all like, oh, okay, cool. They can do that too. Like,
yeah.
They could just so everything that they could just write everything. Awesome.
It's like yes we can. The vocal like direction she's going is really sick. It's like way more emotional, way more like I think memorable. Rather than just like you'd see like the deathcore trends, just like the chopper vocals, like how fast can you fucking you're not faster than Twista, stop. So, but it's like that direction, like her basically like I don't know, forcing herself to, I don't know. She said that she's only like really started singing in like the last like 2 years, so it's like big leap for her to like get to the like these chops. So,
damn.
You could have told me she was singing clean for 20 years.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Wow.
I think the first clean thing she sang on was I Am the Void. And that was like 2022. That was the only song that had, well, maybe there's another song on the record that had clean singing, but yeah. So it's like, hasn't been that long. And she's like killing it. Especially with the new record.
She's killing it, dude.
There's a ton of really, really memorable clean vocal lines on there. So
that's awesome.
The tech fans will hate it, and we're okay with that.
You're good with it. That's fine.
Yeah.
The word that comes to mind for me is anthemic. You had said emotional, and I was kind of searching for that earlier. I was thinking like emo, but emo kind of makes people think of like a certain genre.
Yeah.
But anthemic is, memorable, almost like sing along kind of choruses.
Yeah.
And man, I got to come along with Paul, dude. Like the clean vocal, like no shade at the like deathcore vocals or anything like that.
She's incredible.
But dude, the clean vocals sounded fucking great, man. Like very, very good.
And to think that like doing that a lot, she's only what you said like 24 months deep, dude.
I think so. It's like maybe 2-3 years, like doing it like in front. I can't remember what she said exactly, but she said like it hasn't been like that long. Like she's been doing vocals her whole life, but like the singing, like leaning into the singing stuff, hasn't been like a long period of time.
No shit.
So
that's super.
Very
watch as I'm wrong.
Super.
And she texted me and she watched this. She was like, "Bitch, I've been singing for like oh, sorry."
She's like, "It's actually been 24 fucking years, Michael. Not 24 months. 24 years. 24 years."
Like, oops, I don't listen well.
Whoopsie.
That's great, dude. Well, okay, let's shift it back to you, man. So you're in Entheos now. Mm-hmm. You guys recently recorded with Mark Lewis, right?
Yep.
What was that like for you?
So, they had already so the record took like a year and a half to track, which is so like they had already done like most of the tracking by the time like I kind of got involved. But it's like really convenient because Mark Lewis lives down the street from Chain of Being in Hendersonville. So it's like, so they could have like this year, like he didn't have to like block out a big section. They could like, I think they just would block out like drum time. Like, I think they did all the drums at one time, but like vocals, Cheney would come in like, I don't know, once or twice a week and then do some stuff and then kind of like marinate it and like go back and like change stuff, which is really cool.
Yeah.
Because it's like, I'm sure you know, it's like you go and you have a 6-week block of time to record something and then there's not enough time to really like marinate in it and then you can't really go back. And he was like, oh, I really wish I did this differently or did this. And like Mark was like super open to all that. He was also open to, we were doing like ear candy sessions, I call them, or like layer sessions after the studio. Like we go just over back to Naveen's like studio at his house and just kind of go through, be like, we need a layer here, like add a synth or like add like auxiliary guitar leads or something like that. And we just record them there and Mark would just like pop them in. Like he didn't have any, I don't know, like disagreement, which was being like, oh yeah, you record that at home? That's cool. Sounds fine.
Yeah.
So, which I think made it like, made like the record feel a lot like bigger and like, four-dimensional to me. So,
that's interesting. So you came in kind of like during Act 2 of making the record. Then is what it sounds like.
I think they recorded drums and most of the guitars like late 2024. So I was like still in Colorado and like not like an actual like member, and hadn't like worked with them like or doing anything with them in that regard. So like all the like the principal like skeletons were done, and then we kind of came in. I kind of came in later and like started adding stuff on all that.
Okay, that's cool. So are there? I guess I don't want to like overstep my boundaries or anything like that. But did you like write your leads and solos and stuff on the record?
Yeah, I wrote leads. Not a lot of solos. Scott gets them.
Well, that's kind of why I led with leads, right? Yeah, because there's not many solos. It's not that kind of a record, but
yeah, we were going and doing leads and stuff, and I did write. Scott Naveen and I wrote a song together that's on the record, and then I wrote an industrial song for the record, which I'll send to you after this. Or actually, you stay for tomorrow. Yeah, so I actually got to contribute like a decent amount on the record. It feels like it. It's not just like I did a lead.
Right.
But, yeah. So
okay, now that's an excellent segue. I'm gonna divert a little bit here. Okay, since you brought up that's Mikey's ceiling. Check it out.
Sorry.
I'm going to divert a little bit here because this wouldn't be the first time that you've dipped your toes into kind of the industrial world, would it? I remember you did a remix for Health.
That's right.
Oh yeah.
So I remember there's a good story behind this. How did that even happen?
So it's like 2020. This company did a series called Isolate and Create. It basically got a bunch of artists to like release their stems and was like, go remix it, all that stuff. And so I got the stems from Health and then like started working on something industrial, but it was like, everyone's going to be making like sad versions of like electronic versions of this song. Like what if I just made it black metal? It's like, I can do that, like way better than, people who are actually like in that realm of like electronic music.
Right.
And so like made it, I did have an ulterior motive because I was like, what if I make this really good and like they put it on their record and I put it under Harvard, then maybe Harvard can get a record deal. And it worked. So
and it worked.
So yeah, they put it on their disco record, which I think I have here. But and yeah, then Ben from Lost Future Records was working with their producer or engineer, and like I guess he played that version for him. And then Ben hit me up. So
how about that?
It's a cool segue of like Harvard to or Health to Harvard, H bands.
H bands. Yeah, dude, I just think that's a great story, dude.
Yeah.
You know,
it was and it worked for me.
And it worked.
Oh, that's great.
And so now fast forward some years, and you are doing an industrial type track on this new record, huh?
Yeah. This one's actually industrial. It's still undone. It's gonna be the next single that comes out. It might be out by the time, I don't know when this is gonna come out.
This will be out this coming Wednesday.
Oh,
whatever
no,
day
it doesn't
that
come
is.
out.
Yes.
It doesn't come out till like September or something. But yeah, the next single will be that one. And we have to do a video in the next 3 days, but Malcolm has COVID, so we have to push it.
That's cool, man. That's hyper exciting, man.
Yeah,
good for you.
That's fucking awesome, dude.
Yeah, really stoked how that turned out. Because like it was like after some studio day, Shane and V went home. They had made like an industrial song like themselves, and Shane was like, "Dude, we're just not stoked with this. Like, do you have anything like lying around that you haven't like released or like anything to work with? And like, could you make something or like?" So Ben was like, "No, I can just make it." So I think I just stayed up and like made it in like a couple hours.
Mikey's like, "Hold my beer. I'll be back. Take a long bath.
Give me one Adderall and I can make you an song."
And these are the results.
Yes.
There's a part of me that almost wanted to ask, in light of the like kind of the stylistic change in direction that Entheos is taking, whether or not there was any kind of an adjustment for you from the Allegaeon stuff. But honestly, bro, like you've been ready, like the Harvard material, you know, like this this is still within your wheelhouse, you know, the kind of the way that not a serious transition for you creatively.
No,
just because you have
like,
so much capability already.
Yeah. And like the direction like definitely suits kind of what I do more now. Where it's like if it's heavier, it's like if I'm writing something, it's like it's heavier and kind of moody, it'll go to Entheos. If it's softer and kind of moody, it'll go to Harvard. So like kind of works out.
Yeah. Dude, actually, that's interesting too. The in light of you with Allegaeon and Entheos, and then Sierra like out with Emasculator, and she's playing with a Crypta and everything. I'm all like
arenas and Sepultura in Germany. It's so sick.
Oh yeah, no big deal. Just like hanging out with Grace and Nick Rubin playing with fucking Sepultura in Germany.
Yeah.
Is it a little bit of like Harvard will put out another record in like 2036?
Probably, yeah. It'll be everyone's too big. We're trying to get a music video done for the latest record, and like it's like, when the fuck is anyone free? So it's like, it'll be whenever. And that's fine. There's no
those
like
are good problems to have.
Yeah.
It's better than just like, oh sorry, we're all busy because of jobs. It's like, no, everyone's on tour. You have no time to do anything. The fact that we got it done that one time is insane. I think we had to go in. It was like New Year's Day. Like it's like this is the only block of time we have this year.
This is it. This is this one. Yeah. New Year's Day. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, I guess there's worse positions to be in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
that's fucking great, dude. When does the new Entheos record come out? Is it October 23rd?
So 23rd or 24th, I think.
Okay.
I cannot remember. Shane said on stage every day, and I didn't.
Mike, you did say that earlier. I'm not a good listener.
I'm not good. On stage, and just like, why does my shirt look weird? Why do I look like a waiter?
You know, that does make me think there is definitely like correlation between all the band members as far as a look, right, and a style and like an image for the band. Was that something that was sort of like premeditated before you got there, or did you show up with the waiter outfit and they were like, you know what, that's a good look on us, we should go with that?
No, we all like Shane just had like all black, no band logos, and everyone just kind of figured out their own like niche thing. So that people be like, did Shane make you wear that? Which, no, I picked it out. It's a nice cowboy outfit, but if it's tucked in, I look like a waiter, so I stopped tucking it in. Anyway, we all just kind of figured out our own like variation on that, and all kind of fits like our own vibe. So like Shane is more like witchy Stevie Nicks-y, flowy, dressy, like goth stuff, and then I have like, it's like a Wrangler, the black Wrangler shirt, and then cowboy boots, which everyone's like, "Oh, you're a true Tennessean." Like, and I was wearing that before. Like, these are just my
it's like, has nobody heard of Colorado before?
Right.
Dude. Like,
that is
Wyoming,
a place.
Colorado, there's cowboys there. There's actually more cowboys there because there's cows.
I was going to say probably more. Yeah. Of the true cowboy type.
That's right.
Especially up in Wyoming.
Oh yeah, buddy. You get right. Just cross over the city line into Cheyenne. It's different up there, boy.
Yeah.
Boy howdy.
Boy howdy. That is right, dude. That's great. Well, I don't know if you can tell us, but are there any tours coming up that you guys have announced?
And Allegaeon is doing a co-headliner in Europe in September with Gorod. And then Entheos, I don't think it's announced yet, but we're doing like a CD release show for the record. And then we have a sick tour that I probably can't tell for January. I'll tell you off the air.
That'll be sick. Are you guys doing the CD release show? Or are you guys going to do that in Nashville at like the end or something? Or
I think we're gonna Eastside Bowl. I think it's at.
Oh, okay.
I think they have like a 250, 300 cap room. We're just like, put it in a small room. Let's fucking pack it out. Like, have it be sick. So.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Man, when we were in Nashville, I think we played at the end, wasn't it?
That's right. I think you're right.
Yeah, we played with an early incarnation of Inferi back in the day in like 2008
or something. It was still Eric W. Brown.
That's true.
Yeah. He was still the drummer for that band.
Yep. And now he's back out here.
But
that's right.
Oh, that's right.
You moved back out to Nashville.
Yeah.
It's funny, dude. I feel like for a while there were a lot of musicians and the community was sort of moving out to Denver and stuff.
Yeah.
And now there's like a sea change. There's a shift where people are kind of heading out to Nashville at this point.
Yeah. Eric was at Justin from Swashbuckles.
His wedding.
Yeah. They like eloped, and then they did the party the year after. And Eric was there with his wife or his girlfriend or something like that. He mentioned that he went back. You remember?
I do.
About how he went back out to Nashville. So.
And then you guys all got up and sang Backstreet Boys
together. And then we all got up and sang Backstreet Boys, and that's what happens when Justin Gretchen from Swashbuckle gets married. That's how that goes.
Oh, well, so Mikey, we've talked about your time in Entheos. Why don't we talk about, let's rewind a little bit, right? Because you don't exactly get to Entheos without being in Allegaeon first, right?
Yeah.
So what was the catalyst for you getting into Allegaeon back in 100 BC or whenever it was that you joined that band?
The Paleozoic era.
Yeah, what was the catalyst for you joining Allegaeon back in the day?
So played a couple shows with like my first band, Artemesis. You recorded them. And like Matt was a student of Greg's, so like I met him through there. And initially, I think it was like 2020. Yeah, it was 2020. Nope, not 2023. That's way too recent. 2013.
There you go.
Artemesis was going to do like a short run, like, Weekend Warrior, like 5 or 6 show thing out to California, and Legion was like hurting for a tour or something like that. That they got like pressure from Metal Blade, like guys had to start touring because I guess they weren't. And so like Greg had like talked to us. He was like, "Hey, do you think we could like hop on that or something like that? We'll need a fill in because Ryan, the guitar player at the time, he's like he can't do it." So I was like, "Yeah, sure." And then they came back like a week or two later, like, "Oh, we actually have this tour with Wretched, so we're not gonna be able to do that. But like, have like good luck." I was like, "Wait, do you still need to fill in?" Like, I can do it. So they're like, "Don't you have school?" But like, I can wait. School can wait. Touring is cool. And then so did that tour with them with Wretched and Rivers Now. It was Rivers before they had an album out. They opened. It's crazy.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like it was before their first record had even come out, and they were like one of 4.
Oh, damn.
And then Yeah, and then after that, I think midway through that tour, Ryan actually like quit, and then they like asked me like a couple weeks after the tour or something if I wanted to like join.
Wow, dude.
And
okay,
that
so that's funny.
84 years ago.
It feels like a long time ago now, huh?
Yeah. When I joined the Legion of the Oregon Trail.
Yeah.
Yeah, it feels like it was quite a while ago.
Well, it was a couple of minutes ago for sure, but I'm sure we can all agree, for reasons that we will not go into in any serious detail, so much has happened since then.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
yeah, a lot. Wow, that's kind of a funny story though. I didn't know that you guys were going to get a Legion on to like the Weekend Warrior tour.
Yeah,
and then that ended up falling off because they got something with Wretched.
Yeah. So like worked out.
Oh, I always wondered why you didn't make it on the run with Artemis back in the day, dude.
Yeah, wait, did I not do that? No, I think Matt didn't do that tour. I think I.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah, Matt didn't want to do it. Just Matt was Matt. If you've ever met him, you'd be like, this dude would not last on tour. Love Matt.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's funny, dude.
Like, hey, go split it out in a van. You'd be like, no.
So that's interesting, though. So the original connection then is through Matt Meyer. Shout out Matt Meyer, because he was taking lessons to Greg or through Greg, right?
Oh,
yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
So if I'm understanding correctly, that sounds like that's the original connect.
Yeah.
How about that?
It was like,
and here you guys
Greg?
are today, shredding together.
That's right. That's right. Oh my God.
Yeah, that's true. How is Greg, dude? We haven't heard from Greg in a little while.
It's been a little while.
He's good. He's been in Canada for like 5 years now, I think. I think he moved a little bit after COVID or something. I can't remember. Yeah, he's up there with his lovely wife, Sam, in Ottawa. They hate it, but she works for the government, so she has to live there.
Oh, got you.
Yeah.
Those government gigs, man.
I know. She's like, you pay really well.
You can't exactly be living in a foreign country and working for your government unless
that's
you're probably a senator for the United States or something like that.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
what does the future hold for Mikey Stancel then?
Let's see. Yeah, just a tour. Leave for the Euro tour in about 2 weeks, and then Entheos record comes out after that, and then tour with Entheos January next year, and then after that I'll figure something out. Yeah,
that's great.
I'm very excited for the 3-month period where I don't have to do anything.
Where you can just sit on your fucking ass, right, and do whatever, only the things that you want.
Yeah, except for I've kind of done it the last like week and a half, and I'm like, I need something to do. I was like, I'm gonna have like I can write all this time to write and do anything. It's like, no, I need kind of the opposite. I need like a bunch of shit going on, and then I'll start writing.
Right.
Yeah,
dude, that's actually a pretty good segue. Mikey, what do you like to do in your spare time when you're not playing music, dude?
Sometimes I'll lie down and get real small. I'll curl up in a ball and just see how small I can become. Let's see. You like when the weather's nice. It's 8,000 degrees right now, so it's not. But like I got like my bike out here, so I'll go like riding, like checking out like different areas. Or really want to go camping again, like sometime soon. Like kind of check out Tennessee areas for camping, but it's 8,000 degrees, so not doing that. Like
and
like
you're in bug land.
I have had to go get an extension cord for like a week and a half, and I just don't want to leave the house to go do it. I'm like, no,
because it's just so fucking miserable outside.
It's like I weirdly like the humidity, but like with the heat paired with it, I'm just like, no. It's swampy. I don't look good in shorts. I'm not going to wear shorts. No. I'm not going to do that. My legs are too weird and long. No.
I can't do it. I won't do it. You won't make me.
I will stay inside forever. Except for then, yeah, and then staying aside, that's where I get real small on the floor.
I love it, dude. I love it.
Well, I'm diverting away again, right?
Do what you got to do, baby.
Okay, so we found. I want to clarify. We're not talking about Mikey's not talking about riding a bicycle.
Yeah,
right.
Right, he's got his motorcycle out there. Just so everybody knows, right? You're not on like a fucking fixie or something like that.
No,
he's not busting out the Schwinn.
I had this mental image of you on a bicycle with fucking like black jeans on. You know what I mean? Just fucking trying to get around Nashville, just profusely sweating, dude.
cut to a scene of what's that?
Oh yeah, just me on the bike sweating. Like, this is awful.
So bad, dude. I was driving through, I don't know, Iowa or something like that a couple months ago, and I remember thinking to myself, it's just so fucking hot outside. I'm going up a hill. There's a dude in all black on rollerblades.
Wow.
Just fucking
There's always
going.
some outlandish shit. Yeah. It's like every time it's like, wow, this hill is really steep and long. It's like, oh, there's somebody on a bicycle going up it. Why?
They have the willpower, I guess.
I guess so.
They're just like in their head, like, I deserve this. I deserve this. Some new self-flagellation technique.
So I was going to divert here real quick. With all the touring and stuff that you've done over the last couple years, is there a favorite country that you've toured in?
Let's see. It's okay. I have to preface this. Europe is great to visit.
Okay.
Working and touring there, not that great. Except for I should just thought of a real answer, so we can cut out the shit on Europe. Cut out the part about Europe. Okay, let's start this off. Ask again.
Okay.
Cut that. I forgot I have to go there in 2 weeks. I need to sell tickets.
Oh no. Shit.
But no, like actually Australia. This last time we went there earlier this year, it was like amazing. Like the first time we had gone, I think it was like rainy season, so it was like kind of crappy weather, and I don't know. Like we didn't really get to see much of anything, just because it wasn't our tour. Like we weren't headlining, so we had kind of limited time to sightsee and do anything. But this last time, since we were headlining, Anthony of your mate's booking company, who's like probably one of the, like my favorite promoters in the world. Like he treated us really, really well. He like took us out to like go see like tourist sites, and like I think we had a day off or something. So we got to like, I think we had a day off before Perth or something. So we got to like go to, I forgot what the island name is. It sounds like Rodden, but it's like Rotterdam or something. Island, okay. And like go check out all the wildlife there and kind of see it. And it's like amazing weather. So it just turned, I think it was like their fall or something. So it wasn't like super hot or cold. So it was sick. And like everyone there was amazing and scrappy. So it was
scrappy.
Like, yes.
That's awesome, dude.
There was you never heard the phrase "not possible" there, which is the Euro thing. They love that phrase so much.
Not possible.
That's just not possible. Yes, it's like that scene in American Psycho. It's like, why isn't it possible? Like, why? It just isn't. Yes, it is. I just need another XLR. Why is it not possible?
Why can't you just wash these sheets? Jesus.
Why are you on vacation 8 months out of the year? I have to email you now.
So I asked Sierra this same question then. Did you try the Vegemite?
I think I tried the first time I went there. I was like, I don't need to do that again. It was like, I can't remember it.
Okay.
I was like, I'm good.
The old one and done.
Yeah. But their food is also amazing too. Like, just, I don't know. And their coffee. The whole time there, I was like, Australia might be the only country I would actually like move to.
Really?
Like, on par with like, it sounds super USA spirited, but like it's like on par with America. Like they're the closest to us. Like I feel like Canada's closer to Europe, like Europeans, and like Australians are close to like Americans, like kind of mindset, like the scrappiness. So,
and the
not that Canadians can't get
independent
scrappy.
nature.
You go to Alberta, they're scrappy as hell. But
okay, that's interesting, dude. I've never been to Australia, so all of like to hear all that is like that's cool,
sick.
Dude.
It's like they have like kind of their cities are kind of built more like cities you've made like maybe in like Asia. They kind of like give off that vibe a little bit. But I don't know. Yeah, like everything there is super super sick, and like their Perth kind of gives off like LA type vibes with like the weather and everything there, and then they're all kind of that vibe, like kind of LA-ish, like weather-wise, and like just being on the coast. But
no shit.
Isn't alien weaponry from that area of the world?
I think they're from New Zealand.
New Zealand? Got you. Yeah. Okay.
I think they're from New Zealand.
That band rips. I like that band.
Yeah, they're good.
Yeah, they're very, very good. Well, that's cool, dude. So you enjoyed going to Australia. Do you have, I'm not going to ask what country is your least favorite because that would be wrong, but do you have a venue that you'd like to share with us that you'd never like to return to?
Oh, how many? I can't remember what it was called, but it was this fucking terrible place like in Dresden. Like if you ever ask anyone from like Rivers or in Ferry or Fallujah, just ask them about the Dresden venue where Andy lost his mind. Like Andy from now Rivers, but wasn't like Black Ground Initiate and all that. It was so cold everywhere in the venue, and there was a burnt out car in front of it, and everyone's just like, okay, like super sketchy vibes. The house staff kept coming in and eating our food and drinking our beers. I was like, that's what Andy was like, what the fuck is going on? What is happening? And like, yeah, everyone got colds from that. Oh wait, no, I thought another venue too. Yeah. So that one sucks. Okay, but no, I do have my least favorite venue of all time. It's called. What the fuck is it called? I could look at a laminate, but they're all up there. I can't see them. It's this boat venue in Bristol, UK. I can't remember what it's called, but it's on a boat. It sounds fun? No, it's not. Because it's a boat, so there's no room for anything. The green room is in the bow, and it's pointed because it's a boat, so you can't fit anything in there. And they're like, yeah, this is fine for you. They're like, hey, we have a whole trailer worth of beds. Where did those go? I don't know. That's what they said.
Oh my God.
So then they're like, well, you have to load out after your set. Like, okay, that's cool. It's raining. They're like, okay. Like, do you have a tarp? Like, I don't know. So found a tarp, but it was a drop and go day because of course it was. So we couldn't put the gear back in the trailer. The trailer's not there. So I had to stand in the rain by this tarp of gear for 4 hours till the bus showed up again. And every time I moved the gear to a new location, some random dude would come up who watched me move it for like 30 minutes. Be like, can't put that there. There's going to be a queue here in a minute. Because of course it was a fucking disco loadout. So 5 people were going to be standing in line after our sold out show. It's always a fucking sold out show. And it's 5 people with disco loadout that kick us out. And yeah, so I got the flu, and I was so mad the next just because of that day, that I was like manic and just writing like crazy riffs. So the song "The Swarm," the riff, like the weird circusy riff in that song, I wrote in that venue to be like, "Fuck this place." Yeah.
Perhaps not an amazing experience for you, but that's great lore for the origin of that part.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah. Yeah, fuck that venue. I got drunk that night and was like, can we set it adrift? How do we do this? Like,
just set out on the boat out into the sunset.
Yeah. Like, bye.
Who
if that venue sank, I would not be sad. But
who's
if there
got
are
a
people
venue
in it,
on a boat?
Yeah, like somebody thought about that. Several people thought about that in advance, had discussions about it, and every person greenlit it.
How many people could fit on the boat?
That's a thing in Europe. There are boat venues, and they're always terrible. Like, there's one, I think, in France. There's one, I think, in the Netherlands. I've only ever played the Bristol one. But, like, yeah, it is kind of, like, crazy, because you can make the crowd move the boat. So, like, you can be, like, sway to one side, and you can feel the boat rocking. Which is great, because I want to sink while I'm playing a show. Like the goddamn Titanic.
Oh, dude, no. I would be seasick by half a song, dude, in the middle of that.
Yeah, that would not be ideal.
Yeah,
and it sounds as though it wasn't.
This next song is Wretched Putrefaction.
No. They're like, hey, where do you put merch? Like, I don't know. Okay, great. Where's the bathroom? Oh, in the captain's quarters or some shit? I don't know. Like some random ass, like, I couldn't find the bathroom the whole day. Could not find it.
Fuck. This sounds terrible.
This is not how...
I'm Googling it. How? What is this fucking venue name? I hate it with a passion, and I hope it sinks. Not with anyone else.
He's looking it up in real time.
I'm getting a visual of you guys playing on, like, Forrest Gump and Captain Dan's, like, their shrimping boat. You know what I mean?
The Thekla.
Lieutenant Dan.
It's called Thekla. Thekla.
Fuck you, Thekla.
Hate it.
Say some. Say some.
Mikey says, I hope they've sunk.
I hope they sink. What are they? Why is there a Wikipedia page on
shit?
Now
Wouldn't it be funny if they comment on this episode?
That would be.
I guess Franz Ferdinand has played there before, and that's cool.
Franz Ferdinand has played there before?
Yeah. There's a
Mind-boggling
Wikipedia page for this shit-ass venue.
That's how he died, actually. The boat sank.
Good.
R.I.P. Franz Ferdinand.
The Archduke and the band.
That's nuts, dude. I don't know how I don't think I could do that. I mean, that's different than playing on like a casino boat or like a cruise ship, because the crowd isn't gonna move a cruise ship.
No.
No, it's like, I think it's like a 300 cap venue or something like that. So like 300 people moving to one side like can sway it.
That's gonna have an effect.
Cruise ship different. Casino, like a riverboat, would be even better too. That'd be fun. I could go see a river. No, I'm just seeing the harbor of Bristol and all my gear getting wet.
Dude,
fuck all of that, dude. Seriously, fuck all of that.
Yeah.
I guess this has been a revelation hearing about. We didn't even know there was such a thing as a boat venue.
Yeah,
but,
it's a thing in Europe.
Michael will not be playing there again.
It ruined River's gear because it had bad grounding because it's a boat. So they fried their Cat line, like their Cat 5 cable, and like fried their Midas board.
Fuck. No way.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. That's
so
fucked
they had to like
up,
scramble and get one like the next day, and so fuck that venue.
Oh, because I'm sure the Cat 5 cable was probably for like their rack, right? Instead of running XLR cables all over the place, they're
exactly. They just plug in, like they use their X32 as like their stage box basically. So then like the whole show went down like a couple times. Actually, but then that happened, they had issues the next day at the biggest show of the tour. It was like 900 people in like London, and they were 45 minutes late because they couldn't get any sound to happen at all. They had to hard patch in everything, like rather than like
what a nightmare.
So forgot that happened. See, fuck that venue. Why?
I can imagine Rivers going back and being like, "Hey guys, are you going to pay for our gear that's damaged now?" And they're like, "That is not possible."
Yeah, no. Why would they? Like, hey, your boat venue has bad grounding because it's a boat. It's not even on the ground.
They've just got extension cords like run up through the water.
Oh, probably. I wouldn't be surprised. It was
Oh my god!
Just because the word river,
like the whole
just because the word
rivers
like is in the name, right?
Right. Awful. Yeah.
You should be on a boat. I don't think so.
Fuck that.
I'm good. No. Fuck that venue.
Next tour, this is the No Boats tour.
That's right.
Yeah. Thank God.
Well, guys, we are a little bit over an hour into the interview. It's about this time. We got to wrap it up, unfortunately, because we got to get to the next one.
That's right.
Mikey, why don't you tell everybody out there where they can find you on the internet?
You can find me on Instagram. Handle is Baroque Back Mountain, like Baroque music, and Back Mountain like the movie. And let's see, with Allegaeon, Entheos, Harvard, I think all those bands have their name as their handle. I can't remember. It's probably all like something official.
Something official.
You guys can figure it out. Yeah. Gmail. Don't email me. I don't check it. I think I have 30,000 emails.
Well, that's fucking fantastic, buddy. Well, it's been a while since we've seen you, man. So it's good to actually get to catch up with you and Zoom in here. We'd love to have you on the show again. But it's that time that we got to wrap it up. We got to get on to the next one. Paul, what do we say at the end of every episode?
Glory to the order. Eat it on the border. Don't play a fucking boat venue.
Mm-mm.